I'm telling you, Ipsy's getting me heated here on this Saturday afternoon. The beef is back, Ipsy. The beef is back. Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to help build your brand and grow your business online. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. So a couple things before we get started real quick. One, you might notice things look a tiny bit different in here because believe it or not, I opened the curtains. Now I know I'm practically nocturnal, like I'm like a little cave cricket, but I did have a lot of people telling me that they were having a hard time like distinguishing my head from the drapes. So I thought maybe we could try like an open curtain situation where my hair doesn't just blend into the background. I'm not just like a little bobblehead. Let me know how you guys feel about this. It might take me a while to get like the lighting and stuff figured out because I'm not used to having like backlighting. So let me know what you think about it. But for now, I guess I'll have the curtains open for at least this video. And then the second thing is, okay, so, I have to apologize. I have to apologize. There's no way that I can go with just like ignoring this. I do need to address it. So, for the past several months on my channel, I've been beefing with Ipsy a little bit. It's kind of a one-way beef though. It's just been like me saying like, oh Ipsy, how dare you? And then Ipsy saying absolutely nothing in response because they're a massive company and I'm just one little person. If you guys have been around at least for a little bit here on the channel like the past few months, you might have noticed that some of my videos are like, man, Ipsy is taking my money. They're charging me without asking. They're sending me an extra box and bag for like no reason. Well, I contacted them. I reached out. I said that I was going to do that in one of my videos and they did finally respond. And I was like, hi, I have a question. Why have I been getting charged for 3 Glam Bag X's and 3 Glam Bag Pluses when only 2 of my accounts are subscribed to Glam Bag X and only 2 of my accounts are subscribed to Glam Bag Plus? Why am I getting charged for 3 of them? I didn't agree to this, you know, yada yada yada, on and on and on for several videos, for several months. So I finally heard back from them. They had informed me that under my name, I actually had 4 accounts. 4 of them. One of which I had no memory of. Absolutely 0% memory of making this account. So I guess what had happened back in the day, Ipsy had this thing called Glam Bag Ultimate, which was a different type of subscription. I guess it was even more expensive than the Glam Bag X. I don't know. There's so many. There's literally so many. So on this 4th account that was under my store's email, I guess I just ran out of emails to give them, I had at some point subscribed to Glam Bag Ultimate. Now, Glam Bag Ultimate no longer exists, so at some point either I went into that account and like agreed to get the Glam Bag X and Glam Bag Plus instead of the Ultimate, or that was just kind of like an automatic thing that Ipsy did once they got rid of the Ultimate. I have no idea. I don't remember. And so I just want to say to Ipsy, I am sorry. I am sorry that I called you thieves. That's so bad. I was like, they are for sure stealing my money. And I know that they were sending me product, even though they were like taking my money, but I was like, oh, I never agreed to give them the money. But apparently at some point on a 4th account, I did agree to give them some amount of money in exchange for some type of subscription box. And yeah, I'm sorry, because I was really calling Ipsy out for a while. I really was. But I felt justified in it because I had mentioned several times like, oh, like I don't remember ordering this many boxes. Oh, I don't remember this happening. Which honestly, there's still a little bit of me that's like, I don't remember signing up for the 2nd Glam Bag X and I don't remember signing up for the 3rd Glam Bag X for sure. So I don't really know where like those came from still. But as I was saying these things in my videos, I had so many comments of people being like, yes, they're doing the same thing to me. They're charging me for bags that I never ordered. They're charging me for refreshments. I'm not getting my products. Like they're signing me up for things that I did not want to sign up for and they're charging me for it. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a really deep problem. Like this goes deep. It's not just me. But apparently it is not me at all, but it could also be other people. So just because I personally just made a big whoopsie, but just because I made a whoopsie doesn't mean that other people aren't being affected by charging issues with Ipsy. But I do want to say I am very sorry, Ipsy, because I was coming for you. I was going to do an investigation. We were going to get real deep into this. And then they just informed me, oh, you dummy, you have 4 accounts. Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is getting into the Ipsy showdown for the month of October. I'm really hoping we see some like spooky bags. That's what I want. It's like a nice spooky bag. Maybe some nice like fall Halloween kind of reminiscent things inside of the bags. That would make me very happy. We're going to unbox all those bags together. Then we're going to guess which bag matches which one of my profiles. And at the end, I'm going to slap it all together on my face. Okay, so we have our 3 bags here all ready to unbag. Each of them should match one of our 3 profiles. And now I realize I have 4. But I don't get the regular glam bag on that profile somehow. I feel like to get their other boxes, you had to get a glam bag for, I don't know. I don't know. 3 bags. Let's go ahead and hop on into them here. We have our first bag. All of these are feeling just like the tiniest bit scamped. Like just the tiniest bit thin. Ooh. Well, okay. A whole Halloween. That took a minute. I was like, oh yeah, and it's gonna be Halloween themed, and then I just saw kind of a plain black bag, but on the back there is like a super subtle little spider web detail there, and I'm hoping this is a cute little zipper. Oh, it's a spooter! You know what? I am so afraid of spooters that even things that are shaped kind of spitter-like kind of creep me out to touch and things. So like, yeah, it is cute. It does definitely go with the, you know, is spider web over here, but it also creeps me out just a little bit. Go ahead and check to see. No, absolutely useless. Okay. The first item in bag number 1 here is a little box from Real Her. This is the I Am Complete brow setting gel. So I'm going to assume that this is a clear brow gel. Smells like nothing. Okay, so yeah, it is just a clear brow gel, you know, just standard little spoolie wand with some gel on it. I do think I might be using a brow gel for the wedding though, because these do tend to get just a slightly bit unruly. Just a little bit. They kind of like poke around places, so maybe some brow gel will just like set them in place. Next up here we have a tiny little mascara, so another small tube with a wand in it. This is from Ditto. It is the Magic Feather Intense Volume Mascara. It's currently wrapped up in some plastic, and honestly, I use one mascara. I am loyal. I am true to Monsieur Big by Lancome. It's my favorite mascara, so I definitely don't want to waste this, but yeah, mascara. Ooh, this looks kind of fun. The next thing we have in here is this from Anastasia. Is that the Anastasia A? I don't know. I don't know. It's been a long time since I bought anything from Oh, it is! This is actually from Anastasia, and I think this is a concealer. Just from the bottom here, judging how like fair and white that is, I don't think I'll put that on my mouth. Yes, this is a Magic Touch Concealer Corrector in the shade 2. That looks so incredibly fair. I know that I personally am very fair, but the concealer that I typically use looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see the difference there, but this looks like practically white out compared to this guy over here. Following that, we have something here from First Aid Beauty. This is the Pharma Pore Purging Mask to Purify and Smooth. Yeah, a pore purging mask. That sounds kind of fun. I do notice, especially like around my nose, my pores do get a little bit clogged, and as much as I would love to just do like just the strips, you know, the strips where you put them on and you rip this stuff out, I would love to do those all the time, but I have heard that maybe tugging on your skin that much isn't fantastic, so I haven't done one of those in a very long time, even though they are super fun. So maybe I can give this a try, like especially just across my nose. Oh, that's much heavier than I anticipated it being. And next up in here, we have something from, I'm not sure if that's supposed to say like Kinder eggs. You know those things? Are those legal here? Or is those Wonder Balls? Do you guys remember Wonder Balls? I wonder, what's a Wonder Ball? something surprises with candy shapes inside. That has to be a real thing, or else I'm just like very vividly making up something from my past. Anyway, I'm not sure if it's supposed to say Kinder, but it's KNDR Beauty. This is a lip scrub. It doesn't tell me like a scent or a flavor or anything to it. I could use a lip scrub though. My lips have been a little bit chapped, which is not surprising to anybody. I'm like dehydrated from the inside out. I'm not sure if this is just an optical illusion, but it looks like there is potentially 1/8 of a teaspoon of product in here. Can you guys see that there on the bottom? Can you see what I'm seeing, which is nothing? Yes, Kinder, give us nothing. It's literally just clear glass, and then like you can kind of see some product up there. Like, is there absolutely almost nothing in this? It says it's 0.14 ounces. I believe it. Are you kidding me? Look at this! Why would you even waste this much glass on there? This part literally does nothing. It's only that little bit on the top. This is probably the smallest amount of product that I've ever seen in something that wasn't like a tiny sample size. Like this could come in like a foil packet. Why are we wasting this much glass? There isn't even like a centimeter of the product into the actual glass bottom part. It's just right there on the top. What an interesting scent. What is that? Oh, I don't know if I like that. It smells like allspice in a lip scrub. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like pumpkin spicy or something, but it doesn't have that sweet pumpkin-y scent to it. It just smells like a spice cabinet. Have you ever smelled just the inside of a spice cabinet? All of them all mixed together? For me personally, that is not my favorite scent. And this kind of smells like that, but I am still gonna try it anyway because I did shove my fingernail into it to measure the depth. You know, as people do. I really don't like it. I don't like it. It's gonna make me nauseous. Okay, Okay, I'm sorry guys, I really didn't like that. I think like the taste and the scent of it were starting to make me a tiny bit nauseous, and I really love spicy stuff. I love spicy scented like perfumes. I love pumpkin pie spice, anything, apple spice, spice cake, whatever. But this literally, it just tastes like there's no sweetness to it, even though it's a sugar scrub. It just tastes like you licked the bottom of your spice cabinet. Alright you guys, this is everything in the first bag, and honestly, this is Ipsy. It's not exactly my favorite. We got a clear brow gel, a mascara, skincare product thing, a concealer, and a lip scrub. So it's a little bit on the, the non-exciting side. And also for now, I'm gonna say this is my regular bag just because like it's unexciting, but it's not too like super skincare heavy. And there's not a single thing in here that is adventurous unless looking at the bottom of your spice cabinet is adventurous. So that is the first bag down. And before we move on to the second bag, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Squarespace. I have been working with and using Squarespace for over a year now, and it has been all around amazing. As a business owner, Squarespace has been so incredibly helpful, and now that my business is expanding, Squarespace is going to be absolutely necessary. Squarespace can help anyone build their brand and grow their business online. Whether you're a business owner who wants to start selling online, an artist who wants to show off their craft, or a blogger who strives to inspire people, Squarespace has something for everyone. They offer customizable galleries where you can display images and videos in unique ways, blogging and commenting features that allow you to create a community on your Squarespace site. Their system supports threaded comments, replies, and likes, along with the capability to categorize, share, and schedule your posts. Plus, Squarespace keeps you fully connected to all of your social medias by displaying posts from your social profiles directly on your website so your followers can see it and share it too. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, Squarespace has all the tools you need to build your brand, grow your business, and pursue your passion. So head on over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Alexandria for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And just thank you so very much to Squarespace for your continued support of the channel. Alrighty folks, we're gonna go ahead and move on into the second bag here and see what we got. Alright, it looks like we have something outside of the bag here. Ooh, this looks like a different kind of brush. I feel like we take, is that more of that scrub just like lingering? I feel like we very standardly get like the same brands of brushes over and over again in like Ipsy bags, BoxyCharms, kind of just repeating over, but this one looks a little bit different, so I'm kind of excited about that. It feels pretty heavy too. This is from the YC collection. It has a black metal handle to it, which I think is what is adding to the weight, and then at the end it is just like the palest pink little bristles. They do look nice and soft and fluffy. This probably wouldn't be my standard like go-to style of brush. If I'm gonna do a fluffy brush, I like it to be more rounded, but you know, you could put on some blush or highlight or whatever you want to with this. I mean, eyeshadow if you're feeling just saucy. Brushes are brushes, and I tend to not use brushes for the thing that they are intended for. Alright, so we have the same little bag here with the spooder web and the spitter hanging from it. Alright, let's see if there's any point in— oh my goodness, there's actually a reason to have this paper in there. I literally don't understand why some of the papers have like information about the products you're getting and prices, and some of the other ones are just like, here's some random information on the inside that has nothing to do with the bag that you're receiving. I truly don't understand the thought process behind them, but anyway, let's go ahead and get on into this bag here. I think I'm seeing a repeat already. Yes, I am. So the first thing we have here is another Anastasia concealer in that same shade too. I feel like it's gonna be far too light for me. I do like to keep a nice like fake orange tan. So I think that this very, very fair shade is just gonna be a little too much of a stark contrast from like, you know, my more orangey foundation. Following that, a little squeezy tube here. Oh, okay, so we have a BB cream. So this is from Purely's. This is the Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream, and I have been really enjoying a like lighter coverage, more luminous looking face recently. I used to be like a thick layer of Estee Lauder double wear foundation wearing gal, or like nothing. I was like, I want it to look like you could remove my face and set it down, you know, like a little mask. I want my face to look so much like cake that you can just serve it at my wedding. But now I am changing my ways a little bit, so I do like more luminosity. I still wear double wear though, don't get me wrong. I just wear like a lot less of it, or I have it blended with a much more luminous foundation. Alright, so if this is anywhere like near my shade, I might go ahead and give this a try today. Okie dokie, so we have a little squeezy tube and a box left. I think I'm going to go for the squeezy tube next. Ooh, I really like the color of this. I think that is just a nice kind of pale color. I don't even know what that is. Like pale peach, burnt peach, pale burnt peach. Sure. So this little guy here almost feels empty. A little bit like the lip scrub. Like this much of this tube is useless. There's nothing in there. It's just for show. Like might be product up to here potentially, but past that, it's just empty. So this is from Feel. It's supposed to be 0.17 fluid ounces, but like, again, this could have easily fit into a foil packet, like so easily. It is a vitamin E balm. I don't know if E stands for empty in this case, but vitamin E. And I am assuming it is for your lips, so I might as well go ahead and give it just a little bit of a try. It smells nice and minty, not too strong, but just a little bit of mint to it. I guess I probably should have taken off the other lip balm I was wearing before I put this on. Oh well, it still feels very nice and smooth. It does look very glossy on the lips. I mean, it feels good. It just, there's not a lot of it. It also says nowhere that you can't put this other places besides your lips, so I'm sure it could work for other things as well. You know, like, anywhere that's dry. Actually, my nose has been, should I put this on my nose? Is that weird? My nose has been so dry because after I got the vid, I couldn't stop sneezing for days. Like every 2 minutes, I was just all day. It was incessant sneezing. It was driving me absolutely insane. And then sometimes the sneezes would like come and I could feel them just like building up in my nose and burning. But for the life of me, I could not get them out. Typically, if I look into a bright light, I have that like sneeze light sneezing. I can make myself sneeze, but daggone it, it was like, no, we're not letting you. You have to sit here and suffer with your nose burning. But anyway, that was that lasted for many days. So yeah, my nose is very, very dry, and I kind of just want to like put some of this on there because it didn't tell me I couldn't. Nowhere on there did it say don't put it on your nose. And finally, the last thing in here, ooh, it's from Commodity. I love Commodity. Commodity is like a perfume brand, and I personally love the Commodity Gold. It smells like such a rich vanilla. I really, really enjoy it. This one is Commodity Velvet, and I'm very excited to smell this. This one is Scent Space Personal. So I think how it goes with Commodity, they have like 3 different intensities of each of their fragrances, and I think it's supposed to be just like how strong each of them smells. So this one says it's personal, it is for me and the few that I allow close. But I think it's interesting that they offer intensities of their scents. Okay, at first I was very unsure. I was quite skeptical if I liked this scent or not, and I still kind of am. I'm definitely on the fence about this. It smells a little too maybe musky for me. It is quite heavily musky. There is a bit of like vanilla to it and maybe like a powdery scent, but there's just something in there. There's something in there that I'm not connecting with. I typically do like a deeper, more like almost unisex kind of scent. I really enjoy vanilla scents. I do like some musk, but there's just something about it that's not fully jiving with me. Yeah, no, that's a little bit of a shame because I was really excited about this because like I said, I do really like Commodity perfumes, but I'm not sure about this one. I think I'll stick to my Commodity Gold. That has been my favorite that I have smelled from them. So this one just might not be my personal thing, but if you like something super musky and powdery with a little bit of something else in there, some vanilla and something else, then maybe you would like this. But do I like it? I don't know. Okay, so this is everything that came in the second bag, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have anything to try on at the end of this video. I mean, everything we've gotten so far is like a little bit boring, not gonna lie, a little bit boring. We have a clear lip balm slash skin balm, hopefully, because now it's been rubbed on my nose, a BB cream, a concealer, a brush, and then a perfume, and that's about it. To me, this bag and the first bag, like, I have no idea how I'm supposed to differentiate between these two. This one might be like my skincare bag, maybe. Hopefully this isn't one of the makeup bags. I mean, there are technically a couple makeup products in here, but like it's a BB cream and a concealer. Like everything feels very light. This definitely is not makeup heavy to me, and this definitely is not adventurous. So I mean, it's skincare. I have no idea. Truly no idea. Really quickly for some prices and maybe some general information about these products, we have a little thing in here that actually tells about the products. Also, these bags are supposed to be valued at $50 plus, but some of the times I'm like, are you sure about that? Like, I don't know how much you can value things that are literally just like sample sizes at. They're like, oh, it's a deluxe sample. But if you can fit it into a foil packet, how deluxe can it be? Anyway, so the Purely's Illuminating BB Cream in the shade Fair. It has SPF 30 in it, by the way. The full-size version of it is $38. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, I feel like I'm breathing in that perfume. It's kind of like burning my throat. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Deluxe Magic Touch Concealer is $29 full size. The Feel Beauty Vitamin E Balm is $24 full size. Which says the full size of this is 20 grams, but this only gives me milliliters and fluid ounces. But I feel like this has to be like one like squirt this out of a regular size bottle. Whew. Okay, the full size version of the Commodity Velvet is $135. Perfume is so expensive. Then we have the YC Collection Wild One Cheek Brush. It is a full size. size, it is $22. And a lot of the times I think that they might be getting a big portion of the value of their bag from like one full size item that like, is that brush really worth $22? You know what I mean? So that right there is like nearly half the value of the bag, and everything else is just like little sample size things. So I don't know. I just feel like $50 for sample size stuff might be just overshooting a little bit. Aha! I just found out the perfume really fast. It says Velvet's deep notes of vanilla, rose, amber, and sheer musk. I knew that there was like something I was detecting that was just turning me off a little bit from this scent. And it had to be the rose. It had to be the rose, or just how like, I think it's very intensely musky. I know they said it was like a sheer musk, but I think, oh, my mouth's pretty musky. A musky rose, like a musky old vanilla dipped rose. Okay, so far I have been fairly disappointed. I was really hoping that we would get some at least cool inspired like Halloween stuff, fall stuff, maybe something like nice rusty red colors, some burnt oranges, anything maybe that would be relating to the season, but so far, no, that hasn't happened yet. So my hope lies here in my third and final bag that we're gonna get something cool, so let's go ahead and get on into this. Spooder bag, spooder bag. Is this just the same bag? We got Anastasia, I Am Complete Brow Gel, Commodity Velvet, Ditto Mascara, and then finally, one thing that is a little bit different inside of this bag, and I think it might be the only like color makeup product that we've received between all three of these bags. We got like, I can't do math, but like at least $45 to $50 worth of bags here sitting in front of me. So I don't know. Right now I'm a little bit disappointed with what we are seeing inside of these bags. I think that these bags have been incredibly boring for a Halloween month bag. You could have done like anything else, Ipsy, besides these bags. I just apologized to you at the beginning of this video, and here I am yelling at you again. Okay, anyway, we got a lipstick. Pull out my gross mirror. I did clean it some. Oh, I guess I should show you guys. Anyway, so the first thing, this is literally the last thing in three bags we've gone through. What we have here, very last item inside of the bags, I guess I could put this down. We have a Shades by Shan lipstick. This is a brand that we've been seeing more and more in subscription boxes. I'm not sure who Shan is, but she's got a lot of shades of things apparently. This is in the shade LA, and I personally think this could potentially be a really beautiful color. So I am actually gonna try this on because I don't have like anything else to try on. No. No. I could tell with one little swipe that is not going to be for me. Oh no. Why does it makes my mouth look so small? My mouth just instantly went like it disappeared as soon as I put this lipstick on. Okay, I need to like overline just a little bit. Or a lot of it, you know. Okay, so this is the lipstick on, and it could just be that I don't have any makeup on. I do feel a little bit strange when I have like, you know, a pretty intense lip on. This is a very matte, very opaque, very kind of more corally pink than I assumed it was gonna be. And it might just be a little bit strange for me without having anything else on my face. I will say it applied very nicely. Like very creamy smooth. It feels really comfortable on the lips. I thought it was going to be a little bit more matte and maybe kind of drying. It honestly feels more of like a satiny type lipstick. It is, however, very opaque. So when I put that first swipe on, I knew instantly. I was like, oh, I don't think this is going to be for me. And like I said, maybe if I had a full face of makeup on, it would kind of tone down the intensity of the lip, because right now it's just like kind of an egg with like big lips on it. Like imagine a pair of like wax lips like stuck to an egg. That's what I feel like currently. But I'm glad we tried it on, because really there wasn't too much else to try on, and I am kind of sad about that. I thought that these bags were quite boring. These were like the most basics you could pretty much get in a subscription box. I don't even know which one of these is my skincare, my adventurous, and my regular. Like at this point, does it even matter? They're all the same bag. These like all were the same bag to me. Ooh, I'm getting heated. I'm telling you, Ipsy's getting me heated here on this Saturday afternoon. The beef is back, Ipsy. The beef is back. I still apologize for saying that you guys are taking my money. I do apologize for that. But I do not apologize for saying that you need to put a little bit more care, attention, and thought into your bags. So anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. This didn't exactly end as I thought it was going to, and I'm very, very sorry about that. But thank you guys so very much for watching and sticking with me. Let me know what you think about just anything. Anything you want to. Anything that you're just thinking going in your noggin right now, leave it down below in the comments. I love reading and responding to them. Wow, you guys, I'm so sorry. I actually ended the video already and stopped filming without even revealing which bag is supposedly matched to which profile. I don't think they match a single profile that I set up. But regardless, we are still going to complete the worst game show on YouTube here, which is extra bad today. And I'm gonna reveal which bag matches which profile. Let me know down below if you guys have had any guess whatsoever, because I obviously didn't until now. So the first bag that we got, oh, they're all just running together because they're basically the same bag. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with it. I'm gonna say it's my regular bag. I think it's my regular bag, maybe. I don't know. But it actually is. Apparently my skincare bag. I mean, sure, why not? My second bag, I think maybe that one might be my skincare bag, but yet again, who knows? But the second bag I'm gonna say is my skincare bag, but it actually is my adventurous bag. I guess they agree that looking in the bottom of your spice cabinet is indeed adventurous. And then my third bag had the only color makeup product that we got in the entire 3 bags. So I'm gonna say that that pink lip, that was the adventurous bag. That was just a little extra on like the pink coral side than I was anticipating. Adventurous. But it actually is. My regular bag, even though it's the only bag with any color to it. Makes sense. Let me know if you guys got any of those right down below in the comments, because if you did, you have some type of like magical mind powers to figure out which of those bags is supposed to match which profile. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!